Woo!
Hey everybody, Jim Salmons here, Kayak Fishing Show live. Brought to you by all these great sponsors cruising along the bottom there, of course, including Ballast Point Brewing Company, and more important for this one, NRS. Man, excuse me. We got just before we did our live show the other day, a package arrived, and I said I was going to do an unboxing, and so we're not doing our regular episode show today because, again, I had mentioned last week that my daughter came into town and we've just been doing a bunch of family stuff. And I knew I wouldn't have time for do a full episode today because we've just been doing stuff. So anyway, I wanted to share with you guys this gear that I just got. I haven't gone through the whole box. I opened it up. But before that, the software I'm using now, StreamYard. And let me get this banner off of here. Started doing a new setup where when I share videos, like when I run an episode, I would normally run it because it was downloaded on YouTube. Now they've got it so you can do the full videos if they're done on your computer. And supposedly it's higher quality. And I haven't had a chance to try it out yet. So I've just got a short video here that I'm going to plop up here, and just so we can see how it looks. And wow, it just starts playing as soon as you put it up there. But this is just I think I just grabbed one. I think it was just some aerial footage from our trip down to Aguila de Osa. So this is aerial shots over the lodge. So I just wanted to throw it up here for a minute and see how the quality is compared to when we share videos via YouTube. So
Kayak Fishing Tales is brought to you by Werner and their new Hook series of kayak fishing paddles. The Hook series of paddles are available in the Kamano, Shuna, Skagit, and Tybee, and come in 2 fish-attracting colors. The best kayak fishing paddle is a great paddling paddle, a Werner paddle.
So tell me what you think of the quality of the video, if it does look any better, because I'm still looking at it through my computer, so it won't be the same as broadcast. But again, this is some aerial footage over Aguila de Osa, which is on Drake's Bay down in Costa Rica. Very, very cool place. I like this place so much that I actually brought my family down there on vacation. See the monkeys on the roof there? This is, I think we aired this episode very recently. And like I said, it's just an awesome, awesome place. More of a eco lodge than a fishing lodge, but I mean, the fishing there was great. Lots of good fish. But it is geared towards eco-tourism for sure. Saltwater crock in the bay right in front of the lodge. if the quality looks good. If the quality looks good on your end, give us a thumbs up. Because like I said, I'm just kind of curious if you watch our show on a regular basis, is the quality better going this way? Because I could always run our episodes this way, run it right off my computer rather than via YouTube, if it's worthwhile. Otherwise, it's probably easier to just do it on YouTube because they're already all over there. And there you have it. I'll just drop that out of there. We're good that way. Yeah, interesting. The controls are a little bit different running it that way. So anyway, got a couple people checking in. Jonas Weiss, how you doing, man? Thanks for joining us. Mike McKenna, how are you? Oh, I don't know if you guys saw earlier, I announced the winner of the prize pack from a $150 selection of lures from Patrick Sabile's A Band of Anglers. Now, off the top of my head, I don't remember who it was, but I'm going to look it up right now. And maybe, of course, everything's got to run slow when I want to do something like this. Eric Gadsden. Eric Gadsden was our winner. So if any of you guys know Eric and he hasn't seen this, please let him know. I did tag him in the post, but just in case, if you know Eric, congratulations to Eric on winning the $150 hand-selected batch of lures from Patrick Sabile, and thank Patrick for doing that. Chris Castro, how are you? Good morning from Greece. How are you, man? That's awesome. I love to see people from around the world watching our shows. Luke says he's excited to see some new NRS gear. Yeah, this is great stuff. Like I said, I haven't really gone through the whole box, but I opened it up and I can see a few things on top. Robert, thanks for joining us from NorCal. And of course, remember, folks, you can watch this on our Kayak Fishing Show page, our Kayak Fishing Show group page, as well as Kayak Fishing Tales, our YouTube channel, which again, they seem to be a little bit better about notifying people that we're on live than Facebook does as of late. Chris says it looks great. Awesome. Facebook user. Obviously, he's watching from the Kayak Fishing Show group page, but didn't give it permission to show the name. So I'm not sure who Facebook user is for this one, but says can't tell that the quality is that much better. I mean, it doesn't look any worse. Well, that's good. We don't want it to look any worse. That's for sure. It does make me want to go fishing now. Yeah, me too. Excuse me. Douglas, good evening. How are you? So we got a good morning and a good evening. How cool is that? Definitely different places from, in the world. Mike Kittinger, first time watching Hocking Hill, Ohio. Awesome. Thanks for joining us for the first time. For those who are a first time, we normally on Tuesdays and Thursdays actually air full episodes of my TV show with live commentary. But this Thursday, I'm just doing an unboxing of some NRS gear. I didn't have time to do a full show today, but I wanted to at least drop in for a little bit. But we'll be back next Tuesday with another full episode with Patrick Sabile doing an introduction. He said he wants to continue doing his part and giving more information about his lures. And if you ever want any information about lures, lure design, fishing in general, he has fished all over the world. He's got close to 1,000 species of fish that he's landed, which is just insane. So, like I said, if you have questions for Patrick Sabile, join us every Tuesday. And hello, Tommy. Thanks for joining us. So, with no further ado, I got because NRS is a new sponsor for the show this year. Of course, I've known NRS for a long, long time. But with other obligations, conflicting sponsorships, we're not able to work with them. But things aligned this year, and finally we are able to work with the great people at NRS Fishing. And because we're going to begin shooting very soon, they're getting me geared up. I got a new PFD in here. This one actually showed up the other day. So pretty stoked on the new NRS PFDs because you know I always wear a PFD. And I'm getting the tags all tangled up here. This is the Chinook Offshore. So the cool thing about this, it's made for offshore a little bit more. It's got that bigger pocket for those of us that like to carry a VHF radio. So very cool. But like I said, I got that the other day, but I wanted to... knocking my green screen around, show the new stuff we got. And right off the top of the box, they're water shoes, the NRS Vibe water shoe, which are actually not just a water shoe. They're just like a cool shoe. I had a pair of these. They actually sent me a pair when they sent me that PFD, and super, super comfortable, but the pair they sent me were too big. So I was able to give them to my son, who is much, much taller than me and bigger footed, and I got the correct size. So, but very, very comfortable in the water, out of the water. They actually sent me 2 pair so I could have 1 pair that I wear in the water and 1 pair that I keep nice and dry for when we're running around. What else we got here? Oh, I'm really happy about this because this is going to be great for particularly in those more shallow water areas where I don't feel like I need the full big PFD. So a nice inflatable. These are also great for when we're on our boat. And like I said, very, very comfortable. I'm really, really stoked to have that. Like I said, I like a full PFD for offshore and everything, but when you're in those flats and I still want to be wearing a PFD in the hot climates, this one's really, really nice. Most of the stuff I looked over on their website before we joined with them. What do we have here? Hydro Skin socks. If any of you guys have this equipment and you have any comments on it, I'd love to hear it. So these are the Hydro Skin socks. So I can wear those in my water shoes or underneath my wading boots. Like a very thin neoprene. So that's going to be awesome. Those would be great. Because when I'm wearing water shoes, I don't like to be barefoot because you get sand in there and it rubs on your foot and stuff. So these are going to be fantastic for that. What else we got in there? Oh, awesome shorts. The Benny short. These almost look like a board short. Of course, I live in shorts. I own like 2 pair of pants. Oh, very nice. Oh, they're kind of stretchy. Oh, that's funny. If you didn't guess, they are a greenish color here, which is being affected by my green screen. That's That's pretty funny. But stretch to them. Those are going to be really comfortable in the kayak. And I see we have a couple more comments here. We have Loop. I don't know how to say that name. I'm sorry. But have a good day from France. So we have France, Greece, Argentina in the house. How awesome. Mike McKenna, what's better for Jackson Mayfly seat back? An NRS Chinook or Raku? You know what? It's actually funny. People make a big deal about the PFD with the seat, and a lot of them will have the very thin back, so it doesn't get affected by the seat. But the reality is the seat back is adjustable. So to me, it's never really made that big of a deal if you had a full flotation in the lower back, because a lot of times I'd rather have that full flotation in the lower back, so it eliminates some of the flotation that they maybe put into the chest. So the best thing to do is put one on and sit in the kayak, adjust the PFD, make sure you're wearing the PFD properly, and then adjust your seat back to work with that. That's my opinion on it. Anyway, so what else we got? Oh, these are the guide shorts. I actually have a pair of these, and these have quickly become, where's the opening? I'll tell you, bad eyes. Oh, maybe it doesn't want it open. I have a pair of these, and these have quickly become my favorite shorts. They've got stretch to them. The material on them is going to dry very quickly, and just all around super, super comfortable. They come with a built-in belt and good pockets. I always like having that cargo pocket down there because I don't like carrying a wallet or anything like that in my back pocket. I usually carry it up front. So stoked to get another pair of these because, like I said, I spend my life in shorts. So really, really cool. What's that? Oops. NRS Offshore. Yeah, I'm really stoked on that PFD. It's very, very comfortable. Like I said, I got that a few weeks ago, and it's really comfortable. And the setup on the pockets is really, really good, particularly for that radio pocket. A lot of PFDs, they'll have, if they have a radio pocket, they're not billowed out enough so you can actually get the radio in, or they'll have it so the antenna is in a perfect position so that every time you bend your head down, the antenna goes up your nose. So this one is in a better position. Don't be wearing the see-through shorts in public. Yeah, no kidding. That was funny. I always forget about the green screen effect on stuff like this. It's the invisible man. Okay, what else we got in here? Ooh. This is one of their Baja sun shirts. And this is the Sky Camo, which I think is just a super cool color. When I'm on the water, I never wear cotton, and you shouldn't either, because it gets wet, it stays wet, it can get abrasive. If salt's on it, then the salt crystals get stuck in there. And it's just very uncomfortable. So you should always be wearing a synthetic material. And these Baja shirts are really cool. And I mean, that Sky Camo is a very, very cool design, I think. And, they've got good stretch to them. So when you're moving around, if you saw the episode we had with David from NRS, I mean, he went over all the details, how they don't put seams in areas that are going to be rubbing, so it's just very, very well thought. It's the little things, you don't think about when you have a shirt, the seam going right over the top of your arm or right underneath your armpit, where the seam is off the top of the shoulder. If you can kind of see, the seam is down each side of the shoulder, and same with under the armpit. So it's not in a position where it's going to rub. So that is really nice. Slight zip. cooling down. Oh, I can see that being my go-to shirt already. Let's see what else we have in here. Oh, NRS hat. That one's got the same color on there. I live in ball cap, so can never have enough hats. Here's another of the Baja Sun shirts. This is in the what do they call that color? Atlantic color. So another one of these shirts, same design. Like I said, that good stretch to them. Nice lightweight. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Oh, what is there? Another one? And another Baja Sun shirt. Well, when you go on a trip for a week, you need a few shirts. Let's see here. So this is another one of the Baja Sun shirts. And the color is koi. Luke says, yeah, you have the NRS boots. They're amazing. You wear them year round. I've got some, I don't have the really tall ones coming. They have a shorter shoe or water boot or wetsuit booty that I have coming. So I'm looking forward to that. I didn't really need the real tall boots. Ricky Zuniga, would you like some Roach Coaches giveaway on your program? Yeah, man, that would be awesome. I'd like some Roach Coaches for my hoop nets. How you doing, Ricky? Good to see you. Can we do a giveaway to Pago Pago? Let's do that. I'll take that. I'm not getting a response. I'll take that as a yes. As far as the MSRP, you know, I'm not sure. And these don't have it on them. I'm guessing it's on the website. NRS.com. It's a pretty easy website to remember. NRS.com. Not yet. Not yet to Pago Pago. Yeah. We were, for you guys who are wondering, Ricky sets up trips to Pago Pago. And we had talked about trying to do a shoot there. And that, of course, was right when good old COVID kind of shut down all of our travel. I actually was talking to James from Jackson Kayak today, and he had been talking to my producer about trying to do some shoots and just the hoops, because my producer is in Canada, and because my videographers are in Canada, the hoops they have to jump through still with the COVID restrictions coming into the United States, they have to be cleared, have a clear test. And then going back to Canada, they have to have a clear test. But they also have to quarantine in a hotel before they go for 4 days with a clear test for their own dime. So it's very problematic, and that's why we haven't been able to shoot at all. And at this point, the solution is maybe to have some U.S. shooters. Now, Jameson has shot for us in the past. Brooks has shot for us in the past. But we always have one of the shooters is from Canada that works actually for my producer. So the problem is it's a moving target. You know, they keep changing the rules. What else we have? A 10-liter Hydrolock dry sack. You cannot have enough dry bags. So get this thing out of here. How does that back go? Can never have enough dry bags. Oh, I like that. This one has a window. It also has a zip lock. So a zip lock along with the fold down, and it does have a window, which if you've ever been on a trip where you're constantly digging through your dry bag trying to find things or wondering if you have it in there, having a window is really nice. So that is awesome. And you should always have multiple dry bags, different sizes for different things. You know, having one that you just keep maybe your wallet in, one that you keep maybe your ditch stuff in, a dry shirt, you know, that sort of thing. So Ether Hydrolock Dry Sack, waterproof welded seams, Hydrolock zip closure, window for viewing contents, urethane coated ripstop nylon. So that is awesome. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't had a new dry bag in years. So some of mine are getting a little tired. So very stoked to get a couple new dry bags. They sent me a 10, 5, and 2 liter. Perfect. I need those. This is something every paddle. It's so funny having that green screen. I should almost turn my green screen off. But this is a paddler's medical kit. So anybody who spends time on the water should have a first aid kit, and having one that they've already put together for you in its own dry bag is really, really cool. I know they have them in various sizes depending on the length of your expedition. But this one's got all kinds of great stuff in it. I mean, there's a whole list I'm not going to go through right now, since the whole thing's invisible anyway. But yeah, having if you haven't been to let's put it this way. If you haven't been to the NRS.com, if you haven't been to their website and looked over all the stuff they have, I mean, they have so much stuff on that website. And that was what was cool about joining forces with them, is they have not only, you know, dry bags and PFDs, but they've got the clothing, they've got inflatables, they've got, I mean, they just got everything that a paddler could want. So you really should check out NRS.com. What else is hiding in here? Oh, this is one of the Varial hoodies. This is what we gave away during the show the other day. And the cool thing about the Varial hoodie, if you haven't seen it, it is a hoodie. It's that same great material. And this is in that sky camo. NRS Fishing. But it's got the hood. You know, give you that sun protection. And then it's also got the built-in face mask, you know, neck gaiter. So you can wear this in any variety that you want. And also the neck gaiter has the little breathing holes. For those of us that wear glasses all the time, it's nice to have those so your glasses don't fold up, or fog up, I should say. So that is the Varial hoodie that we gave away during the show the other day. That is awesome. NRS Fishing. Like I said, all this stuff is on NRS.com. A mess in my office. Oh, look at this. Who doesn't like pocket knives? I love pocket knives. I always carry a pocket knife. That'll go right onto your PFD. This is the captain's knife. God, I need a knife to get to my knife. See, I've always got a knife somewhere around. And one of the reasons I liked this knife when I was looking at their knives is it has that hook blade on it, which to me, in an emergency situation, is much better than having a regular blade where you're trying to cut away. You know, like when I'm big game fishing for sharks or for billfish, having a cutaway tool is huge. And just having that on there, because it's a lot easier to just reach out, hook the knife and pull and pop it off, rather than trying to use a pair of dikes or your regular knife where you're just trying to hit it with the blade. Having a hook knife works so much better. And this has got a screwdriver tip on it, a little saw blade-ish. I saw this on their website, and I'm like, yeah, that's when I went. And of course, a bottle opener, which, you know, who doesn't need that? So Very, very stoked to have that knife. And like I said, that can go right up onto your PFD. Very cool. I always carry a hook blade when I'm big game fishing. So having it in that knife right like that, that'll be so handy. Oh, we got just a NRS t-shirt. It's that really nice soft cotton too. Very cool. Oh, what's this one? What is this? What is this? That's another Baja Sun. It apparently he sent me one of every color on these Baja Sun shirts, which is, I mean, just perfect. This is a color I wear a lot, gray. And last but not least, a master pack of straps. That is apparently sealed. Oh, there's the zip. Should always keep an eye on your tie down straps. They get dried out and can get old after a while. No, this would be a great little bucket too. NRS makes the best quality. I mean, they're a good quality nylon straps. Basically your basic cam strap. Any of you that are using ratchet straps to tie down your kayaks, you should not be doing that. A basic cam strap, and NRS has them in all different sizes. This is a 20-footer. The cool thing is they mark it on the strap, so you know which one you're grabbing. That one I can't really tell because of the position the strap is in. Here's a little shorty. There's a 15-footer. So just having a bucket, keep your straps in. Replace when your straps get dry or old. But these things last for a really long time. But it's always a good idea to have spares. I've needed spares in the past. So, excuse me. That is our stuff from NRS. Let's see. Thank you, Ricky. That is very nice. Send me some. So the Roach Coaches, what he has is for those of us that do hoop netting, and it's to keep your bait in there to keep the sea lions out. And I've seen them before, and they're just really, really bomber. And because, like I said, you want to keep those sea lions from taking your bait. And we hate sea lions. Don't even get me started. Mike McKenna, cool looking hoodie. Yeah, the Varial hoodie is really nice. I actually had one because they NRS actually did some for the team Jackson Kayak. So I already had one Varial hoodie, and now to have that other one with NRS on it is very cool. And I really like that. I don't know about you guys, but I mean, I really like this sky camo. I think that's just a cool color or pattern, if you will. Robert, NRS bookmark permanently in my cache. Yeah, it should be. You go to their website. If you go to nrs.com, there is so much stuff there. I know I'm going to be getting one of their inflatables to just so I can keep it in my Sprinter. So, you know, those days where I don't necessarily want to drag my kayaks in my trailer down to the water, or, you know, going to do a road trip and I don't want to drag that on a road trip, or if I want to go to someplace super remote where it's all packed into a backpack, I'm really looking forward to getting one of those inflatables. Lynn Leclerc says, I love the hoodie. Yeah. My Christmas in February. It is. It feels like Christmas right now. And I like good quality gear. And that's the thing, is these shirts are awesome. And like I said, those guide shorts are so stinking comfortable. They have definitely become my favorite short, hands down. And, you know, just worn them since I got them. I've worn them probably a dozen times, and they're just like so comfortable. Really, really good. Alan's best dang straps around. Yeah, they are. And don't go cheap. I'll tell you what. I have my Blue Sky, you know, the Blue Sky Boat Works on my trailer, and just sitting out in my driveway. And I went out there one day, and I had some straps that I'd got from the shop that because I showed up the shop to pick up the Blue Sky, and I didn't have any straps with me. Didn't have a bucket of straps. And so I picked up a couple of quick straps from his shop, and I went out to my kayak the other day. And it had been, you know, several months, but I mean, I'd leave my kayaks out on my trailer all the time with straps on them. And one of the straps literally had just disintegrated. So it was a cheap strap. And so you really got to be aware of that. You know, you don't have as much issue with a good quality strap, but you should always double check your straps, make sure they're not rotting out on you. But this one literally had exploded just sitting on the trailer in my driveway. So pretty crazy. Finally, a break from the full beard. Hello from Oregon. Yeah, this is my COVID beard and my COVID hair, which is considerably longer than normal. And I told my wife I was not going to shave until I could travel again. So now I'm scheduled to go to Louisiana next month. So it looks like I'll be shaving next month. And thank you, DSMT, for watching over at Kayak Fishing Tales. And I always reiterate, if you're interested, we air our shows on Kayak Fishing Tales, which is our YouTube channel. If you subscribe over there, you're more likely to be notified when we are going live. Magnus, my friend in Sweden, thinking of getting the inflatable too to take to the mountains beyond roads. So looking forward to you testing it. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this thing. My buddy Jameson has one, and he's been impressed with it. You know, it's not like the old days where the inflatables were super flexible. I mean, they're still not like a hard boat where they're going to cut through the water as well, but they're still very, very rigid. And the fact that it's in its own backpack. So like I said, for doing a remote trip, there are places that we wanted to go in the past. Well, like Brazil, we were finally able to go. But the import fees on bringing a kayak or shipping a kayak there, the duties are absolutely insane. And then, of course, shipping a big old kayak. So having the ability to just have it be a piece of my luggage for some of these remote trips is just going to be awesome. I'm going to, once travel opens up more, will certainly allow us to go to a lot more remote destinations. And I'm really looking forward to the inflatable for that. And I will definitely give you a report. Matt Ball, how are you? Good to see you on here. And you have the NRS Pike. Oh, you do. You have the Pike. That's cool. And it's awesome. So that's one of the inflatables. And I said, I'm really looking forward to getting that. And maybe I'll throw my Torpedo on it. Yeah, probably not. But anyway, so that's our unboxing from NRS. If you have any questions at all, you know, always shoot them our way. We always appreciate if you give us comments, you share our videos, and, you know, do the old interaction thing. And, you know, it's our sponsors that allow us to do this. And so, excuse me. So we appreciate you, you know, supporting our sponsors. And NRS is a great one. Like I said, just go to the website. Go to the website and take a look at all the great gear they have on there. And you'll be like the guy up that I checked on earlier who said it's one of his favorites on his computer, because they do have, if you're a paddler, they have everything you could need. So, well, that's it for today. Unless anybody's got any quick questions, I appreciate it. And like I said, if you have any questions, shoot them our way and I'll answer them later on if I have to. And if not, if you are going on the water, please remember, always wear your PFD and keep your paddle right side up. Y'all take care. Have a good week.
Word to the wise, if your mama ain't taught you, don't stand in front of a man and a fish he ain't caught yet. Honey, if the world calls me, tell him I'm fishing. I'm going fishing. Where am I headed? Where am I headed? Where am I headed? Wouldn't you like to? Where am I headed? Where am I headed? Where am I headed? Wouldn't you like to go fishing? I'm going fishing.
Yours is
Oops.